Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace and I've got some scout on defense here for you on the last point, having our last stand. Our last stand on our last point on the last round of this map. Yeah, anyway, this is Bowl. I can't even pronounce it properly. My foreign accent or my foreign tongue doesn't allow for such complex movements. Pardon the pun. Anyway, it's a payload map with a different type of card, as you can see, and I am not moving right now because I got bugged on the card. I couldn't move physically, and like I was stuck in the and for some reason the hitbox or something. It's a different payload map, so it's to be expected that sometimes it tends to bug out. So take a tip from me: don't jump on the bomb in the middle of the road because you might get stuck. For some reason I lived through it and I'm completely okay with it. And as you most likely already have noticed, I'm using a completely different loadout. Normally I'm completely vanilla, but this time I'm only using the vanilla stock scattergun. But instead of the pistol, I'm using the Mad Milk, which is of course a non-milk substance, as well as the Assassin. And I will go a little bit into why I changed this up. First of all, I kind of figured that I was just going to use a combination of Mad Milk and the Assassin, because the Assassin applies a bleeding effect if you hit the Christmas ball with it. And I kind of figured it would be fun to apply Mad Milk and then have a healing over time because of the bleeding over time that you apply, as you can see right here. I just kind of figured I would try that out, as well as I think that the Assassin is most likely going to be my main melee weapon for the scout, and the reason why that is actually fairly simple. If you look at all my scout videos I've uploaded so far, I think I can count the amount of times that I actually used a bat to hit people with in a situation where it's not used to, in an actual useful situation, can be counted on one hand. Where I use the Assassin a lot more often, and it doesn't make me more vulnerable. Look, if you look, for example, at the candy cane, I believe, or a better example, the Sandman, it all makes you more squishier or more vulnerable to stuff, and I think that's quite a bad trade-off, especially when you are fighting close quarters against multiple people in bigger servers, because you are already very squishy, and then having the ability to stun somebody is fairly nice, but then if somebody else comes around, he's still going to kill you 1/5 faster because you lose 1/5 health. Not that it really matters depending on the damage that you receive, but work with me here, right? It's late. It's very late. I am currently also watching the stream of Husky with all the TGS people in support of Rose. So if you know what that is as well for King of the Web, I hope you have supported Ro as well, like I did. And otherwise, who the hell are you supporting? But that might just be me. Anyway, also the Mad Milk is something I am thoroughly enjoying, and instead of the pistol. Like, the pistol is the most reliable secondary for the scout, in the sense that it's a nice way to finish off people. The problem that I always have, and the only side effect that I find of the pistol, is that it's not as accurate as I want it to be for a pistol, especially at the mid-range. I've had so many times where I use the pistol and I'm like unloading an entire clip and it only hits 2 times out of all the shots that are available. And I'm like, why? And it only pisses me off even more when the person walks away with like 8 or 5 health. Like, one more shot would have actually killed him, but because of the deviation in the bullet spread in the pistol, or with the pistol, you can't hit them when it goes just a little bit beyond mid-range, and that always pisses me off. So it's kind of nice that I can then, instead of that, use a Mad Milk and actually be helpful. I can extinguish players with it, which is nice utility. Also 1 versus 1 battles, which you'll be able to see here against that heavy, which are fairly nice, because the heavy of course does massive amounts of damage, but if you can land proper meat shots, if you apply your Mad Milk, as you can see right here, you can directly tell you heal massive amounts of damage that you have received by applying massive amounts of damage. So that works really well, especially when you fight 1 versus 1. So I'm really into that. Also, I lagged out there, as you can see the lag jump almost died because of it. Like one more tick would have killed me, and I was like seriously screaming. I was almost about to nerd rage if I would have died right there because of a lag spike. Like I have been playing all match 5, and then when I hit that 1 health left moment, I just lag spike. Like why? It's like somebody is trying to annoy me, and it has been very interesting these last couple of scout matches I've had. Because I've actually had a scout match that took me more than 30 minutes because we couldn't do anything. It like was another stalemate. It seems that I'm ending up in a lot of matches which are just stalemates, and or basically where people can't push through the defensive of the other team on both sides. And that's fairly obvious that that's an actual bad thing if you're trying to win. But we are holding our ground right here as the defensive team on a payload match, which is a good thing because it means we are, well, currently winning, and we have less than a minute left, which makes me think about something else. There's only one person left that has not claimed its prize for the giveaway, even though the first round of my giveaway, like 3 people did not claim their prizes, and I still haven't heard anything back from them, which is interesting, but granted. And on top of that, I've had 2 more people claiming their prizes, Gordo and Wavy Scribble. And there's only 1 more left, and I will wait until Monday around 1 PM my time before I re-ruffle him as well, or her, whatever the case may be. And then just go from there until somebody actually claims the prize. But beyond that, make sure to subscribe and check the channel page for missed videos. YouTube is still bugged, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.